y'all. How y'all doing? How your mama and them doing? How everybody doing? So, per usual, I come and talk my shit. Some real shit. Some shit that people don't be asking. Don't be talking about. Don't even be thinking about talking about. Don't be asking the right questions. So, check this out. So I was thinking, right, as I pay attention and I observe the shit that's going on in the world and people that be on social media talking about the shit that's going on in the world and that's going on amongst humans, right? So we're gonna start off with what's going on in my city and in Michigan and in Canada. So if you don't know, Canada got this motherfucking forest fire. I guess Smokey the Bear ain't put out the fucking fire because the fire is ongoing right now to this date at this time. I find that very strange. I just found out yesterday that it was a fire going on when I walked outside on the back porch. I'm like, why the fuck it looks so... I open up the back door because I like to get a little fresh air. I like to get some of that sun when I wake up in the morning. Drink some water first, drink some tea or some coffee. Get some of that sun before I start my day. Excuse me. So I'm looking outside. I'm like, damn, is it just the back door? Just windows just dirty as hell? Why it look so cloudy outside? So I go outside and I just smell like this cloud of smoke. This cloud of smoke, and the smoke just deep. I mean, it's just deep and deep, like some shit burning. And I ain't gonna lie, I use ChatGPT. I'm like, ChatGPT is my motherfucking news. I don't know about y'all. Y'all use ChatGPT all wrong. I'm not mad at AI. Because I know that AI been around longer than me, you, your mama, your daddy, and your grandma and them. So, I asked ChatGPT, I named her Harmony. I'm like, Harmony, why is it so smoky in Chicago? Like, why it smell like a damn forest? Something burning out here. She like, yeah, it's a fire going on in Canada. Boo wop the bang. And it's over in Michigan. No, I found out it was in Michigan when I was talking to somebody at the gas station about it. Because he said he got family over there. And he was telling me to, be careful, be safe. He said I probably should put on a mask. And, I'm like, man, I don't want to put on no mask. First of all, it's too damn hot. I got sinus issues. I got seasonal allergies. I'm like, nah, I'm not putting on no fucking mask. I'm not finna be standing outside. I'm finna be in and out my car. So I'm not putting on a mask. It's not that bad where I gotta put on a mask. So he was like, his family in Michigan say that the smoke's so thick they can't even really see outside, and they can't even really see themselves. So basically, as always, Chicago get the aftermath of shit, so we get the aftermath. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And then he was like, yeah, the fire's still going on. I'm like, it's still going on. He was like, yeah. He was like, you know how it was in in California when they had that forest fire and it was burning for days. He was like, it's still burning over there in Canada. So I was like, man, I'm thinking to myself, like, man, I don't, on my channel, I don't really get into what they call conspiracy theories because I don't believe in conspiracy theories. I think and feel and know shit be true and shit be, fake. Shit be false. And I be thinking like, man, I don't think these fires be out of nowhere. I think they be... Smokey the Bear need to get on his job. I'm just gonna say that because where these fires be coming from? I don't believe these motherfuckers be starting themselves. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Who the fuck? Why is it still? Why y'all not putting that shit out? Why is that shit still burning? Our air is fucked up right now. That shit kind of fucking with me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking with a lot of people in the city walking around with masks on and shit. But like I said, I feel like if I put on the mask on, that's gonna make my sinus symptoms worse. So I thought that was interesting. I'm like, so who started the motherfucking fire? Who started the fucking fire? So then, switching over to something else. Mind you, I'm talking about shit that I be hearing on social media. You know what I'm saying? That folks be talking about amongst humans. I sat and thought about how single women with no children talk about single parent moms. And it dawned on me. So for example, like, it was a young lady that got on social media. I think she went viral. She had what I call an emotional breakdown. Right? She had an emotional breakdown saying that she's tired. She started using God. I'm not religious. This is not a religious channel over here. I am spiritual. So I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Even though I grew up in the Baptist church, I say this sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So she had a little emotional breakdown. Of course, a lot of people came for her head. I don't know. Is it just me? Like, is it the generation? Like, is the generation more cold-hearted, uncompassionate, incompassionate? Like, when did it get to the point where women just be misjudging other women so harshly like that? And then it also dawned on me too, like, when these women get on social media or just tell anybody, you know, I'm struggling or I'm tired, you know, of just not so much being a mom, but basically tired of living check to check. That's what it sounded like she was saying. Like, that's what it sounded like. That's what I felt from her. You know what I'm saying? And as a mom, I get it. I fucking get it. You know what I'm saying? But I could tell she got like a few kids, because she said she was about to have another one. So then that's why a lot of people was jumping on her too. But then I was thinking, like, damn, how you know? You don't know her situation before the baby was conceived. Like, she was saying she about to have the baby, so she at the last term. So you don't know how her situation was at the first term. And I'm just like, damn, what's wrong with us, yo? Like, I can see men doing that shit. Men are naturally, like, incompassionate, uncompassionate, or whatever. Like, men are naturally like that. Men don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But women, that's not like women. That's not of our nature. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be a community. You know what I'm saying? And then it's all about just understanding where she coming from and just listening to her without the judge being misjudged. I call it misjudging, because we gonna judge either way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the one to be like, oh, don't judge me, because motherfucker gonna judge me for this video. So I'm just thinking, like, damn, she said she tired, she's struggling. She say the motherfucking kids was struggling. The first thing I see with women, when they come for women like that, they always say they feel sorry for the kids. They don't feel sorry for the mama. What you feeling sorry for the kids for? The kids don't know what the fuck going on. All they know is they getting their little needs met. And they don't even know they getting their needs met because they're fucking babies and children. They don't know mama struggling. They don't know mama trying to keep it all together, whether it be mentally, emotionally. They don't know, because when these mamas be saying this shit, they just showing up for their kids, man. They kids don't know what the fuck going on, and that's how it's supposed to be. Then it dawned on me, like, damn, a lot of our mamas And I bet some of y'all that be talking that shit, some of y'all mamas was check to check, tired, crying in the bathroom, crying in the closet, crying when your ass went to sleep at night, trying to figure out how they gonna get this, that done, but then they end up getting it. You know what I'm saying? Through their own love, what they believe in. You know what I'm saying? They own, like, praying to God and all that shit. So, like, that dawned on me, like, come on now, like, how you think the kids feel? The kids are straight. It's no reason to feel sorry for the babies. The babies is taken care of. The babies ain't missing no meal. Like, I remember I used to talk to my mom, and I used to tell her, like, she don't understand how it feel to be a single parent mom. And a single parent mom is a woman that is single, don't have any parental guidance to help her with the children or the child in the household. That's really what a single parent mom means. Now, I had my moments where I was a single parent mom, and I had my moments where I wasn't. So it was like up and down for me, and it could be like that. But see, nobody never talks about the nuance and the caveats of the shit. They just automatically don't see you with the father. They don't see the father present. Then they automatically calling you a single parent mom. And then if you're not married to the father, they really calling you a single parent mom, and they dragging you through filth and through the mud and shit. And then I started thinking, like, a lot of y'all mamas had to go through the same shit with a ring on their finger. It's so many single parent moms that are married. It's so many single parent moms that are married, but these same single women who don't have children don't never talk about that shit. And then it dawned on me, like, y'all bitches don't really give a fuck about the kids. Y'all just get a kink out of talking shit about other women because you feel proud that you think you did life right and they did life wrong. It's too much misjudging. Oh, you shouldn't have had no another child, or you shouldn't have had no children, or you shouldn't have you should have chose better. Ain't no such thing as no choosing no better man. I don't give a fuck what you say. Men have to show up with a representative to get what they want out of women, even the decent men. Men have to tell white lies to keep a woman happy. If men be completely honest in romantic relationships with the women that they lay with, it's going to be friction on fucking friction. That dawned on me. And then I'm like, when I had a conversation with my mom, and when I mentioned to her, like, she don't know how it feel, she was like, you just don't know. You just don't know when I had you and your brother. Because we have an older sister, but our sister is 12 years older than us. You know what I'm saying? So to me, she old enough to be our mom too. You know, my mom had my older sister when she was young as hell, but back then in the 70s, economy was different, life was different. You know what I'm saying? Shit was cheaper. You know, she was already in her own apartment, already in her career field. My mama been a nurse all her life, and her dad wanted to marry my mom, but my mom wasn't ready to get married. He was older than my mom. He was like 25 years old. My mom told me she wasn't ready to get married. So when she did get married, she was ready to marry because she was at a certain age, and she married my dad, and she got married at 31, and my dad was 41. May he rest peacefully. So she was like, yeah, you just don't know. I'm like, I don't know what. She was like, man, she didn't get into detail, but she gave those words. Like, I had my little struggles taking care of y'all, even with your dad. Or, well, not with my dad, but when she had my sister. And I said, okay, you know, I didn't argue with her, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, because what one thing about moms, a lot of time, a decent mom, you never gonna know your mama going through it. She gonna make sure you got everything you need. Cause I do it with my son. You can't go to my son and tell my son, oh, your mama don't take care of you like that. She don't provide for you all the time. She a deadbeat. She woo-woo. My son is gonna look at you like you crazy. Like, what? My mama she's been there since day one. My mama always makes sure I got what I need. And what I mean by that as a mom, not just financially, but mentally, emotionally, I'm there for my son, right? So that dawned on me too. I'm like, what's wrong with women nowadays with this shit? Like, what is the obsession of these single women with no children talking shit about women with children, and then talking shit about them when they get on social media, you know, having an emotional breakdown about how they tired, they need help, stuff just not enough. And a lot of times it don't even really be about money. It's the hands-on help that they need. One thing I learned being a mom is that I don't give a fuck how decent a man is. It is not in a man's nature to be no caretaker, yo. That's why you got more nurses that are women than men. It will always be like that. That's why you have more caretakers that are women. And if you do have men that are caretakers, they ass is probably homosexuals. They're probably homosexuals, because that's the closest thing you're gonna get to a woman. That's the closest energy you're gonna get to a caring nature is a gay man. I'm just keeping it 100. Like, this ain't my opinion, this is fucking facts. Okay? Like, if I was on my motherfucking dying bed and it wasn't no women around on the earth and it was more gay men and just straight men, I'm choosing a gay man every time to take care of me. Because I know he more likely to take care of me like my motherfucking mama than a fucking funky, stanky ass, regular, smegular, degular man. That ain't no shade. Don't come in my comments talking about some, oh, you hate men. No, that's real shit. When your mama, when you see a lot of people, mamas, when health declining and they got multiple kids, it's always mostly the daughters stepping up doing the caretaking, not the fucking sons. I've seen this with my own mama. My mama took care of my grandma all the way up until she passed away. Ain't none of her sons come do shit. The fuck? They ain't really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They may come check in, pop in on her, make sure she got maybe something to eat. That's it. But my mama did every fucking thing. And she's the oldest daughter. That shit is a lot of work when you taking care of an elder. Ain't no regular man gonna do that. You gotta be a special kind of heterosexual man to do some shit like that. Other than that, it's a gay man all day. So, you know what I'm saying? That dawned on me. And then I was like, man, imagine y'all talking shit about this woman and you go ask her kids, like, well, do you get this and do you eat and does your mommy make sure? I bet you them kids gonna tell you that they mama always feed them and they got clothes, they got shelter, they got all the basic necessities that a human's supposed to have. Fuck the wants and the what you want. Does that mom have basic necessities? So why are you feeling sorry for the kids? No, you need to feel sorry for the mom. Because she's having an emotional breakdown. She's overwhelmed right now. Where the fuck is the fucking compassion? Then here we go with that accountability word. Oh, my motherfucking Mother Earth, Mother God. If I hear accountability on social media one more time, yo, I'ma scream. Not literally, but damn, y'all overuse that fucking word. Y'all need to use the word responsibility more. But I'ma tell you, if accountability was a fucking person, she'd get tired of y'all using her motherfucking name. Because y'all drag her name through the mud on social media. God damn. You take accountability. You take accountability for what? Accountability for what? Like, we can sit up here, we can listen to the Shira Sevens, we can listen to the Rich Red Witches, I think that's how you say her name. We can listen to the Princellas, you know what I'm saying, which I ain't seen nobody else like her, you know what I'm saying. I ain't seen nothing like none of these women. I ain't gonna lie to you. All of them different in their own way. And they speak, when it comes to relationships and men, they do speak truth about some things, but keep in mind, a lot of their shit is opinion based. So all that accountability shit, that shit. Come on now, y'all dragging the fuck out of that word on social media. It's too much. Accountability this, accountability that. Oh, she got to take accountability. She got to take. No, she need community. She need help. And that's how I know I'm an old soul and I've been on this earth more than one time, and I don't like earth. When my motherfucking spirit leave this body that I'm operating right now, I don't want to come back to earth. I don't want to deal with humans, because humans are fucking cruel to each other, and I don't like that shit. I don't give a fuck if I grew up in the hood, because the hood gonna show you cruelty. The hood gonna show you some fucking cruelty. Dysfunction, cruelty, backstab, all type of shit. I'm not with none of that goofy ass shit. So I'm like, damn. I'm just reading the comments, and I'm watching the video, and I'm reading the women who putting their little 2 cents on their own little pages talking about her. It was only one woman that said something that I'm like, see, we need more women like her, because she think like me. You know what I'm saying? That's a woman that is emotionally mature. I don't like when women bash other women when it comes to being a woman, when it comes to being a mother, and it always be the women with no children. Like, shut the fuck up. Because I be sitting up here thinking, like, half of y'all not even celibate for real, or absent from sex because you either got a fucking rose, or you going to the chop shop, or you got some type of foreign object you taking or inside your body to stop you from getting pregnant. So you basically killing your babies before they even born. And you got the nerve to be sitting up here talking about a woman that's actually being a mom, but she having a emotional breakdown, or she having some she having some financial issues. You know what I'm saying? Just because a mother start talking about how she tired and she need help, that doesn't mean the kids are struggling. That's the weirdest shit to me. Like, that's the first thing y'all go to. Oh my God, I feel so sorry for the children. No, the fuck you don't. You just want some attention on social media. You don't feel sorry for them kids because there's nothing to feel sorry about. Mothers always think about your own mama. Most decent mothers always put themselves last before they put their children last. Y'all ever seen that video or that picture where the big fish, which is the mother fish, is not in the water, but she feeding water to her baby fish so they can be able to swim? That's mothers in human form on a regular basis. And there are a lot of single parent mothers who are fucking married, because there are a lot of men who are single parents, who are married to their wives, think that, oh, because I bring all the money, or I make more money and I pay all the bills, whether the mother works or not, then I'm doing more than you. What you doing? What you doing ain't nothing. But then you got videos with the children being left with the men, and the women are it's like a paradigm shift. Now women like, fuck it, take the kids in. You see how it is. And these niggas is on here crying. Literally and metaphorically. They on here crying about taking care of their own kids. Yeah, y'all see how motherfucking challenging that shit is. It's not about it being hard, because it's really not hard to be a mom. It's just challenging because naturally you're going to put yourself last and put your children first. And naturally you're supposed to have community while being a mom. You're not supposed to be taking care of children by yourself. And that don't mean you supposed to, it doesn't mean it's supposed to be you and just that man. Like, and then it's another thing with these single women that want kids, but they ain't so-called found a man yet. Y'all don't think y'all can have a child without a fucking man. Y'all think y'all need a man around. But then if I say that, then I sound crazy. No, you need community, honey. Community of women. Sound-minded, spiritual-minded, decent women to help you nurture and take care of that fucking child. Not no fucking man. That's how it is overseas in them villages. They let the man come in the village, see their children, and then they gotta leave. It's all women in the village when them babies are small. Because men, their nature is not equipped to be with children like that. Don't get in my comments, oh, my dad took care of me. Yeah, because he probably had to. Your mama probably was on drugs or something. She probably was sick. She probably passed away early. I know men like that. I know two dudes that I went to high school with. Three. No, one of them I grew up with. Two guys I know right now, both of they children's mother passed away in a car accident. They don't even know each other. But we all went to the same high school. So, yeah, they got to be single. They ain't got no choice but to be single dads. But guess what? They still got help because they got the aunties. They got the grandma. They got some type of fraternal, motherly, maternal around them. I mean, maternal around them. So, they not just doing it all by themselves. You best believe if the mama ain't around and the man is left with the kids and the mama ain't around for whatever reason, he gonna find him a woman to help him with them kids. Whether it be the mama, grandma, or a woman that he lay with, a sister, a auntie, next door neighbor. And then my other childhood friend, his children's mother was in the military. And he got custody of all three of his kids. So it's like situations like that, they forced to, but if they had to choose, they wouldn't do that shit. They wouldn't do that shit. It's not inherently natural for men to be like, it's just not. And women gotta accept that. So just know if you do want to be a mother and you still not a mother, know that you should want to, and you're gonna be doing most of the taking care of. Because by nature, we're the true caretakers. We do it better. That is of our nature. Even me, when it came to my son daddy, I had to learn to stop getting mad at him about small shit, like him not thinking like me when it come to my son, keeping certain stuff when he was smaller in his book bag, checking, because my son has food allergies, checking to make sure he got his medicine. Because men, first of all, men are naturally selfish, okay? He will forget sometimes. We will argue about that. I'm so glad my son is older. He's 15. Now I talk to him. Make sure you got your fucking medicine. Make sure you let people know you can't eat this, that, and the other. Make sure you ask questions. What they cooking? If they cooking fish and they cooking chicken too, make sure they ain't cross-contaminating. Make sure they not cooking the fucking chicken in the fish grease. You got to protect yourself, son. It's life or death. Because I can't depend on his motherfucking daddy. He forget. You know, it's just, I'll never forget my son got food allergies. Ever. And we never had to use an EpiPen on him. But we keep it around. You know, so it's shit like that. Like community. Women need community. Women need to be commune with each other. And that's what the lack thereof, especially in our community, the black community, the lack thereof. So, okay. So, just chill out on her, okay? Chill out on her. Leave that lady alone. If you ain't got nothing nice to say about women who be doing that shit, just scroll. Cause now I'm starting to see that y'all getting a kink out that shit of talking shit about these women, telling them they need to hold themselves accountable, telling them ain't nobody, I don't feel sorry for her. Like, who cares? You don't know what it's like being a mom. You ain't got no fucking kids. Anyways, I'm done with my little rant. I'll be back. Y'all be easy. Don't stress too hard. And drink plenty of fucking water because it's hot as hell.